that you are ready for the class. Thank you for the proper arrangement of your seats. As we said, it's good to have a good environment for learning. Now, today, we are going to start a new topic. What is the date today? So, we are going to look at something. Legal ownership of a collateral. Okay? Yeah, so the learning outcomes that you are expected to achieve at the end of this session. First, I want you to be able to define the key terms. Key terms used. The first term that we are going to define, as you can see on the various posters I have placed, is a collateral. The second term that we are going to define is security ownership. The third term will be security valuation. And finally, I want us to be able to define security caveats. Security caveats. Okay? Yeah, so what I want us to do, I want us to carry out an activity. I want you to take 1 minute on your own to think of any of the terms. You can see aloud. Just one of your choice. So. Yeah, 1 minute, please. Take 1 minute so that you can write something that you know when you hear that word mentioned. Any clue, yeah? Choose the one of your choice. One minute. Now, the other instruction. The title you have chosen, move closer to it. Move to the term that you have chosen. Move to the place. The title that you have chosen, yeah? Move. I want you to around the various, distribute yourself among the define the caveat. Yeah? No problem. It's okay. Yeah. Now, in that group, join with your neighbor. You pair. Yeah. You pair. You join with a neighbor, please. You join with a neighbor. Then discuss on what you will write. A point on that title. Yeah? At the bottom of that title, together with your neighbor, discuss 1 minute, and you write something there. Yes? Yeah, you can write there. In pairs. In pairs. 1 minute grace for other people. You give chance to others so that they can also write. Make sure that each pair writes something, yeah, on that paper. Yeah, if your pair have written, you can sit down. Yeah? If your pair have written something, you can sit down. Let us remain with the pairs that have not written, and we are saving on time. Yeah. So try. We are waiting for you. Yes, you don't have much time, yeah? Even if it's one word, it is enough, yeah? Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Time is up for that activity, yeah? So let us sit down. So, we are going to say what has been written here by the group. I'm going to read what you have written. The first pair has written that collateral is an asset pledged by the borrower. Yes, very correct. It's a pledge on asset, yeah, or a loan. It can be a tangible or an intangible. Very correct. We already distinguished between tangible and intangible collaterals, and we gave examples. I don't want to go back to that. It is an asset used by a borrower as a security to a loan. Very much correct. It is an asset that a borrower offers to the lender to act as a security for a loan. All those answers are correct. We said that a collateral is an asset, be it tangible or intangible, that a borrower pledges to secure a loan. Is it okay? Yes. Any question on collateral? No. Let us move to the other term. That is security ownership. Security ownership. This group has said refers to the rights and claims that the lender has over specific securities that are pledged as a collateral. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. They are rights. Variable rights. Okay? That a borrower has on an asset, so that he can be able to pledge that asset as a security for a loan. If he or she does not have those rights, then it will be difficult for the lender to determine whether he or she is going to offer the loan, because he cannot establish whether the asset legally belongs to him or her. Okay?
Yes.
So, keyword there is legal rights. Okay? Yeah, legal rights. Then, let us move to security valuation. Yeah? Security valuation, market value of an asset. This is the process of determining value of an asset, property, legal worth. Yeah, I can say that you have been able to identify the key points that should be in the definition. Yeah. One, it is the market value. We call it the fair price of an asset. Okay, discounted to the present value. Are you together?
Yes.
Yes. So, for an asset to be able to be pledged as a security, its value must be determined so that the lender can know how much can he lend to you, which is equal or less than the fair value of that asset you have pledged as a collateral, so that in case you are not in a position to pay the loan, okay, or you default, the asset can be attached to recover the price of the loan. I can see that nobody opted to choose this term. I don't know why it seemed unfamiliar with you, and it's a very, very familiar term. Have you ever come across an empty plot, yeah? An unoccupied plot, written caveat emptor? Caveat emptor? The other words for that means this land is not for sale. Yeah. That's what it means to be a caveat. So, a security caveat, okay? We can say that this is whereby the security that has been pledged as a collateral, okay, the bank is not in a position to sell that, okay, sell that to recover its loan. Yeah? So what it does, it applies for a caveat emptor, so that the court deters the borrower to sell that asset, okay, because it has already been pledged as a loan. Okay? You see, you can decide that now that I have gotten a loan and I still have the asset, I can sell that asset. That can be prevented by the lender through filing a security caveat. Okay? The court puts an injunction to the borrower that this asset, you will not be able to sell it unless you have cleared the loan. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Yes. So, very good. Now, the other learning outcome, yeah, that I wanted us to discuss about is on how do we determine the legal ownership, okay, of a collateral. Now that we have seen the terms, So what I am going to do, I am going to present you with a case scenario, okay, that you must listen to very carefully. And then thereafter, I will give you some guiding questions on how you will go about how to determine the legal ownership of a collateral. Yeah? I think because it's not a very long case study, I think we can be able to write. Yeah? Are you able to read from what I have written? Yeah, a company XYZ pledged inventory as one of its collaterals for securing a business loan. However, after investigations, the bank found that the stock that has been pledged as a collateral, some of it was yet to be cleared, so they had some debts yet to clear, yeah, with the creditors. Now, I want us to determine the legal position of that collateral. Yeah? Yeah. Does that collateral legally belong to company XYZ? I want you to share in groups. In groups of 4 or 5, yeah? The way you are seated here, form a group, tell me. The way you are seated here, tell me. Then, here, there, 4 of them. So, the 2 of you join this so that you can be 4-4. Okay? Yeah, tell me why is it that collateral is not legally owned by the company XYZ? One minute, please. One minute, please. Determine the legal position of that. Yes. They had acquired that. they are ready to place it as a collateral. Yes? Someone? Any confusion? Is that good? Yes? So, group 1, yeah? Give us what you have.
The stock does not belong to the company. It belongs to the creditors.
So what is your legal position? Should they be given the loan? No. Good. Group 1, yeah? Listen, yeah? Group 1 have said that the stock does not legally belong to company XYZ, so they should not qualify for the loan because the collateral is not legally theirs. That is their position. Your position?
Yes, because the XYZ companies will be given some amount of the loan because some of the stock belongs to them.
Okay.
It's just some.
This group is saying that they should be given the loan because some amount belongs to them, some amount does not belong to them. They should be given the loan equivalent to the amount of stock that they legally own. Correct? Yes? Your position? The same as the second group, yeah? Yours? Yours? Your position, please? Yeah, most of us are concurring, most of the groups are concurring with the second group, as well as the first group, that for a loan to be given, the documents, the documents that supports the collateral should be legal. Okay? So in this case, the inventory had some arrears. Okay? They had not yet cleared the balance. So it does not legally belong to them. Yeah? Are you together? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in any case, they could be given a part of the stock as a collateral, yeah? So that they can get that loan. Are you together? Yes. Others may argue that inventory or stock is not something that you can rely so much on. Yeah? What nature of an asset that we say are supposed to be allowed as a collateral? Mostly movable assets. Okay? Yeah, so as stock is current asset, not a long-term asset. Yeah? But depending on the decisions that the bank will make, it can recognize that as a collateral for a loan. So it has to establish the legal ownership of that. Now, is it clear now what legal ownership of a collateral means? Okay? Yeah. Having said that, I want to see whether now you have captured the concept. Yeah? The concept. Okay?
Yes.
If I pass this pen to you, yeah? It's very hot. So don't stay with it more than 30 seconds, because it will burn you. Okay? So, let us start from here. Tell us, what have you understood by collateral? you can say it. Don't write, just say it.
A collateral is an asset placed by the borrower to secure a loan.
Secure a loan, yeah? Correct. What have you understood by security caveat? Just say it. Even if it's just one word, then you may capture.
It's the market value of securities.
That is the security valuation, yeah? I want security caveat.
The restriction of acquiring certain collateral.
Yeah, restriction of acquiring a certain collateral. Yes, I see that you have got the concepts right. So I want you to write this assignment. That you will be able to do, to take home. I want you to create a scenario. I want you to create a scenario involving a secured transaction. I want you to create a scenario involving a secured transaction and a potential ownership dispute. And a potential ownership dispute. Create a scenario involving a secured transaction and a potential ownership dispute related to the collateral. Okay? Yes. And for a hint on that assignment, I want you to tell me, okay? If you and your spouse have a joint savings account, okay? You and your spouse, I'm not saying that you have a spouse right now, okay? Right, yeah? I'm just supposing, yeah? Or let us use X and Y as spouses, and they hold a joint account, joint savings account, okay? And they want to apply for a loan. One party, X, the wife, she says she doesn't want the loan, but the husband wants the loan to repair their old car, okay? Yes. Can the husband go to the bank and pledge the savings account as a collateral to secure the loan? Food for thought, yeah? Think about that. When you think about that, and you are able to gather some insight, then you will be able to handle that assignment comfortably. When we meet in the next session, we are going to see, okay, how you dealt with that scenario. Thank you so much. And thank you for your cooperation. Yeah. And I can only see that I was noting as I was moving around, yeah? So don't worry that I never called out your names, eh? Yeah, I have now known all of you, yeah? I can be able to tell who is not in, who is in, yeah? So that one has already been taken.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah. Any other concern?
No.
No. So thank you so much.